Hello everyone and welcome to tutorial 2 on hitting. Today we're going to discuss common mistakes often seen when hitting and how to fix them. The first really common mistake we see when people try and hit the ball is the grip. Now when the ball gets really close to you, in order to hit the ball we have to swing very upright. That's very up and down instead of around. For me to make good contact when swinging up and down, or for people with slightly weaker wrists, they tend to squeeze their wrists up and down as they hit the ball. What this does is it actually causes my shoulders to be really crammed here, so I'm not using all my power that I could. And when I swing up and down, I only use my arms. It's pretty hard to swing up and around because then I end up in this position, really high, where I can't hit the ball. Now fundamentally, that actually comes from the grip. If I grip the stick a little bit over the top, then when I go to hit the ball, if I was hitting in this direction, when I swing back, I can see a lot of the back of my stick. What you want to see when you swing back is the backhand edge. The main way to fix this is if you swing back and you go to hit, and you can see the inside of the hook or the backhand edge of the stick, you're doing it right. If you swing back and you see any part of the back of your stick, then chances are you're swinging very steep up and down, and it might be something worth tweaking. Now this change in grip also happens when the ball is too close to our feet. It's really important to know how to hit the ball when it's close to your feet and how to adjust. But fundamentally when we're learning how to hit, we want the ball to be far away from us. A flatter swing through the ball will always result in more consistency than a really upright swing. A good tip is that you should feel like you're extending everything as you hit the ball. You shouldn't feel crammed. Your elbow shouldn't be bent, your shoulders shouldn't be hunched. Everything should be extended as we hit through the ball. The third common mistake we see when trying to hit the ball is that we are off balance. Now this comes from a bit of strength and being able to be balanced on one leg as we hit, but it also comes from a bit of control in our head position. So when we go to strike the ball, we want to make sure that our head is in line with the ball, which is in line with our foot, probably our heel, our knee, and our hands also get to that position nice and in line. If our head is back this way, you can see it's going to make my stick angle go up. Chances are the ball's going to go up. If my head is this way, then I'm probably going to either squeeze the ball or potentially top it or miss it altogether. Now if my head position comes backwards and I lean backwards in this direction as I'm going to hit, again, it's going to change the position of my stick. You can see there, creates an angle, the ball will go up. So we really want to make sure as we go and strike the ball that everything's in line, our head is over the top of the ball, we're balanced in this position. If you're not sure whether you're balanced when you're hitting the ball, a really fun drill is just stand on one leg like this as you're about to hit. You can put this toe down on the ground a little bit, but just your toe. Make sure everything feels balanced, your head's in line, your hands are in line, and just swing through the ball. That's the feeling you should have with your head position in order to stop being off balance. The final common mistake that we see when hitting the ball is simply lifting it. Now, if you've been paying attention to this tutorial, you'd understand by now that your grip, the ball position, and your balance will all determine whether the ball lifts or not. If your stick is on any kind of angle, which is created through grip and balance, and sometimes ball position, for example, the ball's really far in front of me, then that will cause the ball to lift. The best advice I could give you to stop lifting the ball when hitting is to create consistency with your hit flat, but also experiment with trying to lift the ball. If you can understand how to lift the ball by changing your balance, changing your grip, changing the ball position, then you can also understand how to hit the ball flat. So build a really strong base with your stick square to the ball, and then experiment with changing your stick angle, changing your head position, and changing your grip a little bit, and just see what happens. Hope you've really enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help me out. We'll see you on the next one.